Hello, ladies and gentlemen, let's do it! Here in Arrowhead, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans waiting to play either the Tennessee Titans or the Kansas City Chiefs in an AFC Championship game rematch between the Chiefs and the Titans. As usual, I'm not alone. I'm with my broadcast partner, Eric. I'm Matthew. Eric, how we doing today?
We're doing good. Let's go and start this game off as we bring it to across the 15 to the 20-yard line.
So, Eric, this crowd is loud to start here in Arrowhead. Tennessee beating the New England Patriots. And just like they did in the wild card game last season, they beat them. This one in overtime on a last-second touchdown, as there's Damian Williams for a gain of about a yard for Kansas City.
Yeah, they're loud and ready to play some football.
So Mahomes,
KC fans, let me hear you roar!
Mahomes throws, nobody there. Offline was Kelsey and Mahomes. And it brings up third down. So, Eric, will the crowd noise affect Mahomes? I don't really think so. He's done in this before. As Mahomes throws, it's Kelsey. Travis Kelsey. One tackle broken. Two tackles broken. And he's in. Touchdown. Kansas City.
One of the best.
79 yards for Kelsey. Mahomes to Kelsey magic. And it's Buckner for the extra point.
What
it's
a
7-0.
play by Travis Kelsey and Mahomes, relocating, not seeing his first target, looking at his secondary target. He picked one, and he got it in for 6.
And that's exactly right, Eric. So here is the return. And he's got room to run down the sidelines.
A.J. Brown!
To the 35-yard line, it's Jennings on the return. And here is Marcus Mariota. So, Eric, here we go. Ryan Tannehill will get the starting snap here for Tennessee. 1st and 10. Handoff, Dion Lewis. Gain of about 2. So, Eric, they do not start the game with Derrick Henry, who's the king. Last year, the nickname. This is a patch to Adam Humphries as Tannehill completes it for a first down. Lewis is pummeled to the 48-yard line and a loss of 1. Played perfect by the Chiefs defense. 2nd down. This pass is again Humphries and tackled down by Smith at the 21-yard line. A big catch and run again by Adam Humphries. Here's another run for Lewis. Lewis again off the tackle. Dion Lewis, touchdown!
What a run! 21 yards, in for 6. And with this extra point, will be coming, and it is good. 7-7, 1:30 to play in the first quarter.
Well, Eric, I have a question for you, and this is a very important question. These two teams played in the AFC Championship game last season in the NFL. The Chiefs were down, I believe, 17-10, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not exactly the score that they were behind by. But the week before in the AFC divisional round against the Houston Texans, they were down 24-0. Touchdown on the opening drive. a blocked punt return for a touchdown, but Kansas City came back, and they're trying to do the same as Damian Williams. What a run! 14 yards after contact for Damian Williams. And Eric, Patrick Mahomes early has not thrown the football like we've seen as Williams tripped up at the 45-yard line, loss of 2.
As Matthew, as you talked about those dream matchups in this tournament, you have, if they do win, if the Chiefs do take a win, they will go on to face the Texans, and that is another big thing. Going back to the playoffs last year, coming down from 24-0, going up 42-24 in a big game to send them against this Titans team, and then send them to the Super Bowl where they beat the 49ers, and they are Super Bowl champions now, Matthew.
As Eric, that is a huge first down for Kansas City. Mahomes just gets it off. Pressure off the edge. Mahomes throws pass. Caught. Hill. Down to the 7. First down, Kansas City. To end the first quarter. What a first quarter it's been. 7-7. End of 1. It's the AFC divisional round. Titans, Chiefs, winners going to play the Houston Texans. Here's Mahomes on 1st and goal. Mahomes, end zone, Williams, touchdown, Kansas City.
What a play. He got mixed in the defense. They didn't see him. Ran right past him across the middle of the field. And he's in for 6. 7 coming across. And it is good. 14-7. And there is 3:56 left to play in the second quarter.
And Eric, no matter what, one of these teams, either Kansas City or Tennessee, will have to play the Texans in their home stadium, which is huge advantage, being the number 2 and 3 seed, the Texans and the Chiefs, and the number 4 seed, Houston Texans, with the Titans being the 3 seed and the Chiefs being the number 2 seed. So Henry is in the game, Mariota in as well. King Henry gets the handoff. Henry, he's broken free. Henry down the sidelines, all the way down to the 31-yard line.
42-yard run. What a play by King Henry.
As remember, Marcus Mariota is on the field for Tennessee. As here's another one. This one, Lewis. Lewis already has 1 touchdown in this first half. Just short of another, down to the 9-yard line. As Henry and Lewis in the backfield. Here's a handoff. Another one. Henry swats, touchdown.
The King
Beats the Honey Badger. Touchdown, Tennessee.
What a run! The ruthless aggression, strength, and power from King Henry. And he showed it there, and he showed it with 6 points on the board.
And that's exactly correct. So, here we go.
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right? If they're smart, they do.
So, here we go. Kansas City will get the football. 3:02 remaining of the first half. Smith on to return it. And it's starting at the 2-yard line. Smith breaks the tackle. Smith down the sidelines. He will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. 98-yard kick return touchdown.
As you hear the crowd roaring for this one.
Mahomes didn't even see the field. Touchdown, Kansas City.
2:50 left in the second quarter.
And Eric, that is huge, as Mahomes will get to rest a little bit more before possibly coming back out on the field, as that return was taken from the 2-yard line. Now Jennings try to match it. He can't, as he's just taken by Reeser down to the 19-yard line. 32-yard per return right now for Jennings. The average, as Ryan Tannehill will come back into the game as Mariota comes out. Here's Henry up the middle. This time played perfectly by Thornhill of Kansas City. First down and 10 for Ryan Tannehill. Here's another run for the King. This time taken down again by Thornhill. Here is a run up the middle. Henry patiently running. And again, this time takes it down to the 2-minute warning. So, if you think about it, Eric, would you consider, with this kind of play, would you consider that this 2-minute warning rule is an extra timeout for either team? It could go in both ways. It could be a timeout in a way for Kansas City, but also it's a big timeout for Tennessee as well.
It is, and it can help both teams, as it helped Tennessee there, not having to burn a timeout. But they got one. And it also helped KC. If you get them to run the clock, and they score quickly, as Henry's pounding the ball in, you're going to get it in, and you're going to try and get the ball back. And that timeout, that 2-minute warning got you a timeout, trying to get you the ball back, Matthew.
That's exactly correct. So here we go. 1st and 10. Another run. Henry bulldozes into the end zone. Touchdown.
Absolutely.
Derrick Henry.
Manhandling him. Running through him like a Mack truck.
Well, Eric, I know what it feels like to be ran over by a Mack truck. Not a Mack truck, but by a person that kind of size. So it's not gonna feel good for Kansas City's defense. But as Tennessee has Derrick Henry, Kansas City has a quarterback named Patrick Mahomes, who's been outstanding to start, as Smith didn't even return it. So Mahomes, after not seeing the field on the last drive due to the kick return touchdown by Smith, Mahomes will see it with not a lot of time remaining. 50 seconds. Kelsey steps out at the 50-yard line. 48 seconds remaining. And Eric, remember, all 3 timeouts do remain for both of these teams.
It does, and that's going to be a big thing, and they're going to use that to their advantage, Matthew.
So here's Mahomes. Mahomes off his back foot. Completes it to Kelsey. Kelsey will go into the end zone. Touchdown! Travis Kelsey, his second of the day.
What a play! Kelsey, as we're not surprised, Travis Kelsey, one of the best receiving tight ends in the game, as he showed so there, as they're up 7 with 37 seconds to play.
And that's exactly correct, Eric. Jennings to take the fair catch at the 25-yard line. And here comes Dion Lewis. Today, 4 rushes, 46 yards, a touchdown. As we've seen a mixture of, well, Ryan Tannehill and Marcus Mariota, Eric.
We have, and that's a big thing. We also have seen a mixture of Derrick Henry and Dion Lewis in the backfield.
There is Henry. He got shoved. Didn't even move. And Eric, that kind of reminds me of going into WWE a little bit here. A guy named... Okay, never mind. 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line. 31 seconds to go. Tannehill will throw to Henry. Henry makes a move. Henry still going out of bounds near the 37-yard line. As Ryan Tannehill now 3 for 3. And Eric, if you're Tennessee here, do you try and go This pass is intercepted by Kansas City. Played perfectly by Kendall Fuller. Down to the 39-yard line. And that could be the big play as Mariota throws the interception. So here's Mahomes on first down. Mahomes scrambling out of the pocket. Down the field. Hill wide open. Touchdown, Kansas City. So here is Buckner now for the extra point. And that is good. So Eric, if you're Kansas City, do you squib it or do you just go to kick it?
I'd kick it, be a good sport, and try and kick this one. Not only, if you squib it and give them time, it gives them good field position to start with.
And that's exactly correct. So they kick it to the back of the end zone with Jennings. And here comes the Tennessee offense. They need a good play. They need a big play. He's down the field. Pass. Caught. Sidelines. Unbelievable. Touchdown, Tennessee.
What a play. A must-needed one. And it happened in for 6 with the closing moments of this second quarter.
As Eric, you saw the touchdown celebration wind up the toy. 75 brilliant yards for Tannehill. And now, Eric,
as you see there, Mike Vrabel used to be with the Patriots. He's coaching this team. And he's coaching them well as they're only down 7 to the Chiefs offense.
And Eric, that kind of looked like a mistake there to return it as he tripped up at the 20-yard line by the Kansas City defense. Average of 30 yards per return. And we see there, Eric, Derrick Henry and Marcus Mariota.
We do, and he's going to be a big part of this game. Tannehill, but Mariota not playing in this, playing partially the game, being subbed out for a few plays. Just like Derrick Henry. But Derrick Henry runs, and it's close to a first down, but he's not going to get there. Stop short. Down to the 29-yard line. Honey Badger takes it all the way, and he will.
I believe he got it. He did. First down, Tennessee. And Eric,
what a run. Powerful gain.
So with the safety back deep, here's Matthew. Pass is caught. First down, Tennessee to the 44-yard line. And that is a big play for Tennessee. Here's another one. Second straight play. Down to that same side. Here's Henry, who gets a gain of about 1 for Tennessee. Tannehill on 2nd and 9. Oh, he is pummeled by Lee. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff. Henry bounces a tackle. Derrick Henry, Honey Badger got him down at the 25-yard line. 2nd and 3. Playing no press coverage again. Down to the 9-yard line. As now press coverage Here's Tannehill. He's got to do something.
And
Throws it.
that ruins the streak. He was 7 for 7. Now 7 for 8, 110 yards for Ryan Tannehill.
Well, Eric, is that one of those plays where you just have to throw it out of bounds? Streak on the line or not, you don't want to get sacked and risk a fumble here. As we will now see 1st down and 10 for 3rd and goal at the 12. Mariota back in the game for Tennessee. Big play on 3rd down. Here's pressure. Pass is caught at the 5-yard line, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. This is going to be big. Mariota will throw, end zone! Touchdown! Tennessee!
What a play! Much needed one. Showing they could keep up. Let's keep it going. What a play! Looks left, scrambles right, and throws it right into the back of the end zone for the Titans, and he's in for 6.
And that's exactly right. So now, Eric, this game is tied going into the 4th quarter.
It is, and that's going to play a big part in this 4th quarter, depending on how the Chiefs and the Titans are going to play it both offensively and defensively, on what strategies to use, which plays they should pick, and it's going to be a big thing going in to this 4th quarter.
So, Eric, the 4th quarter starts the same way as the 3rd quarter did with a kickoff. Here is Smith. He's already got a kick return touchdown in this game, brought down to the 25-yard line. And he's been a very big addition for Kansas City with the kick return unit. He's been very well. He's been very well on those kick returns, Eric.
He has, and he plays a big part in this Chiefs offense. I see Damian Williams goes across the 35 to the 39-yard line. And that's 4 rushes, only 26 yards. A lot more he could have had in this game. But we now enter in this 4th quarter when the Hill breaking some tackles across the 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Kansas City.
And Eric, thank you. That is a huge touchdown for the Chiefs. You okay there, Eric?
Yeah, I'm good there, Matt.
That is a big play. Now, Eric, that was not a deep throw. That was about a 6-yard pass on a little slant route that came backwards. It was a curl, actually, for Tyreek Hill as I look back to the play. That was a curl route, and Eric, that was probably the longest play on a curl route in this game for the Kansas City Chiefs.
It was, and it was a big play putting them on top.
Here's Henry, hit by Tyrann Mathieu and Thornhill.
16 rushes, 155 yards, and 2 touchdowns for the man in the backfield. Gets a 1st down, as in Derrick Henry.
Well,
the
Eric,
monster of a man. Great player. Great guy also. And Tannehill takes this one for a 1st down and more across the 50 to the 48-yard line. 15 yards as they shot the 48 with 2:34 to play. What a play by this team. A much-needed one as they're back in this football game. And that play is going to help them. It's going to change the complexion of this matchup as Henry bounces off a tackle, across the 40 to the 40-yard line, with 2:15 to play, running clock. Henry, first down. As this clock will most likely wind down all the way to the 2-minute warning.
Well, Eric, if you guys were looking down the right side of your screen, you saw one-on-one coverage down the field for Kansas City, and that could have been big, as now two safeties back deep, no press coverage, now they do. Here's a handoff for Henry. Hit hard at the 35-yard line by Okafor. 2nd and 11. Loss of a yard. Pass caught. First down. Tennessee. Down to the 19-yard line and a first down. And Eric, Tennessee's got to be careful with the football as well.
They do as Henry takes this one. Bounces a few tackles to the 16-yard line with 1:04 to play.
So 1 minute left. Time running down. Henry speared at the 10-yard line. Timeout. Tennessee. 2 remaining. All 3 remaining for Kansas City. 3rd and a yard. Mariota, first down, Tennessee. Here's a handoff. Henry is stopped at the 4-yard line. Clock will continue to run down. Handoff. Henry, touchdown! Tennessee!
As they were in 1 point with 23 seconds to play.
And Eric, they put everything on the line with a chance to go to the AFC Championship game next weekend against the Houston Texans. So, Eric, Tennessee, Kansas City, 42-42. The lights are on in Kansas City at Arrowhead Stadium. As this is a return, Smith! Sidelines! 50, 40. He's got to beat one man. He will beat him. Touchdown! 11 seconds left. 106 yards for Smith. His second return for a touchdown on the night.
What a play! Kansas City needed something going. They got it going. Mahomes didn't even see the field. As the Tennessee is now down 7 with 11 seconds to play. Never thought you'd see this one, Matt.
Oh no, dude. Heck no. And this will just bounce to go to the back of the end zone. So, Eric Tannehill will come into the game. Henry in the game as well for Tennessee. They've got 2 timeouts remaining. A turnover wins Kansas City the game and sends them to the AFC Championship. Pass is caught. And a timeout, Kansas City. But now, did that bite Kansas City in the butt? Well, we know Kansas City doesn't like playing those 3 men deep. It doesn't look like they're going to here. Mariota in the game. Could he be the hero and tie this game and send it into overtime? And a timeout, Tennessee. As they tried to get Kansas City's defense to jump. And Eric with Tannehill in the game. Trying as Mariota was the man trying to get the defense to jump. No, Mariota will stay in the game. Here for Kansas City. For Tennessee. Here we go. Could the defense get to them before anyone else? Everyone blitzes. Wait a minute. Humphreys misplayed. Tennessee. Are you kidding me?
47 brilliant yards. What a play. Oh my. Maybe the biggest kick ever for a suck up.
An extra point could tie it. It is good. We are going into overtime in Arrowhead with the winner going to the AFC Championship game against the Houston Texans. The Titans win the toss, so Kansas City will have to play defense here in overtime.
And you gotta think now, if you're Tennessee, what do you do? Do you put Mariota in, or do you put in Ryan Tannehill? Mariota to save the game, but Tannehill to get them to where they are. If you're the Titans, Matthew, what do you do?
I leave in Mariota right now. He did a great job recognizing the situation for Tennessee. As this game, Eric, goes right into overtime.
Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets double, doesn't it? At least because
So Thornhill back deep. Oh, Henry got popped.
Someone make sure he's okay. 25 rushes, 190 yards, 3 touchdowns. As Henry runs, and this one is swallowed up on the right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 10. Henry! 1st down, Tennessee.
15 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Tannehill eluding the pressure right.
Pass is caught. 1st down again, Tennessee.
11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. From the 50, it's Tannehill escaping the pressure right.
Pass is caught at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 6 for Kansas City. Tyrann Mathieu back deep as a safety. Handoff Henry. Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And that's a big thing if you think about it. 28 rushes. 28 rushes for Derrick Henry. Is this
Mariota!
one is 1st down?
87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down.
Marcus Mariota saves the game again for Tennessee. Well, Eric, if we go back a couple of years ago, Tennessee handoff Henry.
Slices way down in the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Here we go. 2nd down and 3 at the 30-yard line.
With a minute 35 to play.
Wide open Walker. 1st down at the 23-yard line. And again, Kansas City giving up the big play. Here's Henry down to the 21-yard line with the clock winding down here in the first period of overtime. Here's Henry. Gets it to the 17-yard line. And it brings up a big 3rd down and 4. Pass caught again. Humphreys down to the 12-yard line. And Eric, just like the game against the New England Patriots, Patrick Mahomes has not seen the football yet in overtime. And this game has ended the first overtime period. So one more overtime period. If no one is decided in that, then Eric, you want to explain the rules of what happens?
We will go to a sudden death game that will decide the winner, which I don't think we'll need that one. As Dion Lewis takes it across the 10-yard line all the way down to the 6.
3rd down and 4. Pressure. Sacked. And you've got to take the field goal because if you're Tennessee, they will go for it. And here we go. 4th down and 6. Here we go. Biggest play of the game. Pass, touchdown! Tennessee's going to the AFC Championship game.
Oh my! What an ending to this football game. Both teams played a great game. Chiefs came out, played a hell of a game. And so did the Titans. The Titans, just a little bit better this time. As we tell you goodbye and thank you for watching. Titans and Chiefs. As the Titans will move on to play the 4-seed Texans. As the Titans are the 3. We'll see you next time in Tennessee for the AFC Championship game. Goodbye, and thank you for watching. So long.